Kamp Krusty is a brilliant episode of The Simpsons, and one that really makes me thankful that camps aren't really a thing in the UK. We do, of course, have things like summer camps, but the idea of going away and spending all summer at a camp is not really a big thing here in the UK, mainly because we don't quite have as much spare open space as they do in the States. And this episode is the first episode of the fourth season, so we're kicking off season 4 with a really strong episode that I personally enjoy. I've seen this one quite a few times and I always really like it. It's directed by Mark Kirkland, aired originally in September 1992. And of course, Bart and Lisa have gone up to Kamp Krusty, where they expect to have a fun filled summer at camp and get to meet Krusty the Clown. But the camp have definitely been cutting corners, and the camp leaders are bullies that we've met previously, of course, and everything is just diabolical and dangerous, and Krusty is not Krusty, and they decide that something needs to be done. But what could they possibly do to solve this problem? If you've seen it, you'll know how it develops, and I think it's a lot of fun. I think it works really well. I'd like to think that this is not really a thing, but I'll be honest, when I see depictions of camps in America in films, they're always obviously really fun, well thought out, well organized activities and experiences, because usually the films are showing a good time at camp. But I imagine that there will be some that are less than good, and hopefully few and far between, but I imagine some people can probably relate to this experience. Watching it though from the comfort of my own home, it's a lot of fun and really enjoyable. And obviously being in the outdoors and in nature, we get different kinds of animation, rather than just being inside the Simpsons household for the majority of the episode. So that's quite fresh and fascinating. Maybe fascinating is too strong of a word, but I enjoyed it nevertheless. The subplot we have here is that with the kids away, Homer is stress free and he loses weight and he grows hair, and I think that that's something that probably a lot of people can relate to, certainly a lot of parents. You know, I'm not a parent, but I have a cat. Looking after my cat is stressful enough. I don't want to imagine what it would be like looking after a human child, but I imagine that when you have space to breathe, you look after yourself a little bit better. And I think all round there are things that everybody can relate to in this, but ultimately it's a really good fun episode that is one that I enjoy every time I watch it. Well animated, of course, and very kind of high intensity and high pace. It's quite a quick episode. Quite funny, quite entertaining. I really thoroughly enjoyed Camp Krusty.